Hi everyone, my name is Bran'De Gilbert and I'm the 2018 recipient of the Homaro Cantu Scholarship. And welcome to the Trotter Project's Kitchen Series. Here you will learn new skills and recipes from the safety of your home. Your suggested donation will help those in our community in the underserved areas. You can visit www.thetrotterproject.org to donate now. Any donation you make will directly impact the lives of young people and their families who rely on local programs to survive. So I just completed school to become a pastry chef. So today I will be taking you guys through the steps of making just a simple buttercream icing that I use for almost all of my recipes on a day-to-day basis, and I will teach you how to pipe with a rosette tip. So now we're going to go over the ingredients that it takes to make a buttercream. First, we have confectioner sugar, powdered sugar, 10 times sugar, whatever you like to call it. Then we have heavy cream. I use heavy cream. You could use milk or heavy cream, but I feel like heavy cream makes it more fluffy and it just gives it a really nice texture. We have vanilla extract. And then we also have unsalted butter, okay? I like to use unsalted butter because I feel like if I need to add salt, I can add it if need be. And lastly, we have food coloring. You could leave the powdered sugar, the buttercream, like white if you want. But I'm really big on colors and making things look pretty. So I always like, mixing different food colors in when it's the appropriate time to, see the effect that it has on it. Okay, so at this point, I have my KitchenAid mixer with my paddle attachment. And as you can see in the bowl, we have 1 stick of butter and we have 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I'm only using 1 stick of butter because I only have 12 cupcakes to ice, so I didn't want to make an excessive amount of buttercream. Okay, so I'm going to put that down, and I forgot to mention you want your butter to be room temperature. And you're going to start the mixer on the stir speed just so that the butter and the vanilla extract mix together. I always go slow and then I pick up the speed as it gets softer. So once I'm at the point where the butter and the vanilla are basically incorporated, I take the bowl off the mixer and put it on the scale so that I could weigh the powdered sugar in. So at this point, the powdered sugar has been added and also the heavy cream, just because if you whip the powdered sugar on high speed, then it starts to fly away. So I feel like when it has a little bit of moisture in it, it doesn't fly away that much. So I start pulsing it, the mixer, just moving it back and forth between stir and off, just so that it can incorporate with the butter so that it doesn't fly everywhere. And once it starts to look crumbly, then I just let it go. And the very key thing to making buttercream, especially when you're using a mixer, is to make sure that you keep scraping the sides of the bowl just to make sure that everything is incorporated. So all of this that's around the sides should be inside of the recipe. So I need to stop it at some point, scrape it, just so that it's incorporated. Okay, so I scrape down the sides of the bowl, and now I'm going to keep increasing the speed just so that the buttercream can whip, and it's going to increase in volume. Also, you'll see that the color is going to change from being like a yellowish color, and it's going to turn into a white color. This is the point where you will pretty much add your food coloring, but for today's purposes, I'm not going to be adding any food coloring because I want the buttercream to be a white or a creamish color. So now I have taken the buttercream icing and I've put it in a piping bag with the rosette tip. So I have some red velvet cupcakes here that I have for order today. So I'm just going to pipe like a small rosette. And then I always bake an extra cupcake and crumble it up just to put like the red velvet crumble on top. So I always start like partially out and I move it in a circle and then I bring it to the middle. And I try to make sure they're consistent just so that every cupcake looks the same. And then I take the red velvet crumble and I just sprinkle it over the top. I think it just gives it a really pretty look. And this is why I didn't dye the buttercream a color just because I knew that I wanted it to have this white color, and then I was just going to go over the top with it with some of the red velvet crumbs. See? So, here's our buttercream, the red velvet cupcake, and the red velvet crumble on top. You can see the sharp edges that I got from the buttercream. So, thank you so much for tuning in today and watching my video of how to make a buttercream icing. I appreciate it so much. So the name of my business is A Taste of Bees Pastries, where I make cupcakes and desserts and cakes and things for people. So don't forget to donate. Visit the website www.thetrouterproject.org, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.